could have to think that for game one of this back-to-back, teams are making some calculated adjustments. What do you think?
You're not wrong about that, Kevin. No reason to really show your full hand, if you will, in a back-to-back situation. You're always conscious of where your players are physically in terms of rest and fatigue. It's about finding the right balance for your particular ball club based on what the potential is and where you are currently.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Rollins is out there with Porter. Then there's A.J. Green. And it's Turner in at the center, locking down the middle. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Pass to Rollins. Now, here's Green. And the three ball is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Williams. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. 5 to shoot. Now Buzelis. No good on the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
One thing this team loves about Kevin Porter Jr., Clark, he scores the ball.
Yes, he does. He's a walking bucket. You know, we've seen him average about 20 per game for a season, and the one thing you don't have to worry about with Kevin Porter Jr., he's going to keep it in attack mode all the time.
Now here's Giddey. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Here's Okoro. It's a three-point game. Outside Porter. Pass to Rollins. The kick out to Porter. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Okoro shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Now here's Porter, covered by Okoro. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Green's got 6.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Pass to Okoro.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Back to Giddey. Now Yabusele. Turner covering. A nice shot by Okoro.
The wheel. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Rollins. No scoring in this one. And it's Green. Missing. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Okoro passes to Yabusele. And it's sent back by Turner.
Going to need a better effort than that to get it past Turner. He is an elite rim protector.
Here's Giddey. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Milwaukee leading by 3. Green passes to Rollins. Back to Green for the 3. That doesn't go either for Green. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Porter finds Kuzma. The kick out to Porter. This one for 3. And Okoro pulls it down. Here's Giddey. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bulls out front as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
On the court for the Bucks, we've got Cam Thomas. Zhang is out there with Jackson. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Portis in at the center. Sexton against Jackson. Outside, Sexton. Over Jackson. Milwaukee with the rebound. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Inside, Cam Thomas really relies on his agility and touch to get it done.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. For the Bulls, Williams, he's checked in for Miller. Okoro comes in for Dillingham, and Josh Giddey's subbed in for Jones. The Bucks also changing it up. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Zhang. Green comes in for Jackson, and Porter subbed in for Trent. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injury.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
Thomas against Sexton. Thomas kicks to Porter. Fades away. And Okoro pulls it down.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
He misses the free throw. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
A most valuable role player on this team. Portis' ability to stretch the floor with his shooting, huge.
Giddey surveying the D. Buries the long-range jumper. Giddey's got 5.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Portis finds Porter. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
For 3.
And the Bucks lead by 2. Giddey the pass to Okoro. Back to Giddey. Pass to Sexton. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game. Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests. But Collins a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
Pass to Giddey. It's good. And now it's a 3-point Bulls lead.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Bruce Ellis has checked in for Colin Sexton. Collins checked in for the Bucks. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Turner, lays it up and banks it in. Turner's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, for Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
Giddey, no good. The Bucks trail. Kuzma kicks to Porter. Out to the right wing. Outside, Green. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got 9 points.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Yabusele screen on Porter. Pass to Buzelis. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Kuzma outside. Outside Porter. Shot clock at 6. There's Green with the 3. It's rebounded by Giddey.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Kuzma left side. Outside Green. Lets it go with the 3. That one, no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bucks lead by 2. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment.
22.
Thanks for joining us. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks in a tight ball game at the end of the half.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
They haven't played well on the road, and they're going to be on the road for a while. This is a huge test for their mentals. Do they rise to the challenge, or do they wilt under the pressure of these hostile environments?
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Milwaukee in the lead. And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
They've got Guerschon Yabusele. Josh Giddey is out there with the Okoro. Then it's Williams. And it's Booz Ellis in at small forward. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Now Yabusele, scoreless thus far. He was all alone on that one. Booz Ellis just got the opening bucket to start the second half for Chicago. Kuzma outside. Back to Porter. Beyond the arc. And again, the Bucks miss.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
Now, here's Okoro. He's guarded closely. Williams sets a screen for Yabusele. Clock at 6. Porter with the steal. Pass to Rollins. Yabusele against Kuzma. Here's Rollins. Just 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Porter, no luck.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Kuzma against Williams. Pass to Rollins. 5 on the clock. Over in the corner, Green. Second chance shot. In deep, Turner drops it in. And the Bucks lead by 1.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunities.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Put your hands together and make some noise, fans. You're incredible.
Making a change here. Jones is checked in, and Milwaukee with a change here too. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Porter. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Yabusele passes to Jones. Williams, a screen on Rollins. Jones, no luck. Milwaukee's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. You know, Clark, when Kyle Kuzma is in the right role and the right situation, he can help in so many areas.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he's capable of spacing the floor. His shot has just been a tad inconsistent, so that's why he hasn't gotten to the next level yet. But I love the energy he plays with and the
How about that finish by Buzelis, the rookie, getting it done.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Outside Thomas. Williams against Kuzma. And Turner kicks to Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
Nobody near Williams. That three off the mark. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Thomas deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Kuzma. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Yabusele's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jones finds Yabusele. Jones against Rollins. Now here's Jones. Still without a basket. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Outside, Green. Turner for 3. Traps in the tray. Turner's got 9.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
The third quarter comes to a close. Bucks ahead, leading by 4. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
3 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Gary Trent. Portis is out there with Jang. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Thomas in at the shooting guard position. And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. A 2-point game. Outside Thomas. And stolen by Giddey. Pass to Jones. Here's Richards. Defended by Portis. Back to Richards. Outside Sexton. 4 on the shot clock. To tie it up. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. Sexton's got 4 points this quarter.
Clever and confident in that pick and roll. Sexton's decision-making in these sets has really improved.
Pass to Chang. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Bulls.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Yabusele, he's checked in for Chicago. The Bucks also with the sub. Turner's checked in. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach kept it calm but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Their great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Here's Thomas, and just miss after miss right now. The Bulls leading by 3. How about this run crank they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, you know, in some circles, this is an unpopular point, but there can be value in taking the mid-range shot. This team is certainly proving that tonight.
And all game long, they've worked the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Giddey with it. Shoots the 3. The shot is off. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Yabusele. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And that one is good.
This kid, Buzelis, loves these types of situations. He wants to be the guy they go to in the big moments.
Green outside. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Now Porter. Portis the screen. Knocks down the 3.
Huge points from Porter Jr. Fearless in big moments.
For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of the 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Turner, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Milwaukee substitution, number 3, Miles Turner.
Williams against Kuzma. Off the glass.
Kyle Kuzma, a man you can trust in the clutch. Big spots, big shots.
Jacks up a 3. Does not go in.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Puts up the three. It's off.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's the floater. Abusele. Here's Giddey. From deep. Cleared away by Turner.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now Giddey. No good from 3. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
Kevin Porter Jr. taking 2 shots.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Williams in the post, working on Green. Giddey fires. The 3 doesn't go. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. 1 second left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And so it's the Bucks who